Jail time, Republican lawmaker dropped huge bomb for Rosenstein and Mueller about Uranium One deal. Lou Gohmert, the GOP lawmaker from Texas, dropped a huge bomb Thursday on Fox Business Network in the Russian Uranium One scandal. Gohmert told After the Bell that Rosenstein and Robert Mueller approved the Uranium One deal, allowing the Clintons to pocket mega millions from the Russians. Now they are trying to cover their tracks. On April 25, 2017, Rod Rosenstein was confirmed to be Deputy Attorney General by a vote of 94-6 in the Senate, and on April 26, he was sworn in. Then, less than a month later, on May 17th, Rosenstein appointed a special counsel and appointed his old friend from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, Robert Mueller, with the following directive. The special counsel is authorized to conduct the investigation confirmed by then FBI Director James S. Comey in testimony before the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence on March 20th, 2017, including any links and or coordination between the Russian government and individuals associated with the campaign of President Donald Trump, and 1. Any matters that arose or may arise directly from the investigation, and any other matters within the scope of 28 CFR 600.4A, whatever, these are legal terminology. We now know from information reported last week that the FBI had an investigation into the Clintons and money they received from Russia to return for giving Russia 20% of all U.S. uranium. Prior to the Obama administration approving the very controversial deal in 2010, giving Russia 20% of America's uranium, the FBI had evidence that Russian nuclear industry officials were involved in bribery, kickbacks, extortion, and money laundering in order to benefit Vladimir Putin. The FBI approved the deal anyway. And today, Louis Gohmert dropped the bomb that Rosenstein and Mueller were the ones who allowed the Uranium One deal to go forward. Here is Louis from After the Bell. Representative Gohmert, one of the things that was most shocking was that a guy named Rosenstein, if that name sounds familiar, since he appointed Mueller to lead special counsel on Trump, he was the guy that actually helped sign documents that got the whole thing, the original cover-up, done by sealing documents back early in the Obama administration so that Hillary could go through and make mega millions. The blockbuster line now here is that he, meaning Mueller, and Rosenstein had to be involved in him being the special counsel now, because now we know he needed to cover up the fact that him and Rosenstein covered up the first investigation. Absolutely. And Mueller, I believe, was sent in also to destroy any documentation, but I guess he wasn't fast enough.
House Judiciary Committee, Louis Gohmert. Good to see you, Congressman. So, do you know any more about whether it was the president that had to prod the Justice Department to lift the gag order on this guy?
We don't know for sure, but one of the things that was most shocking was that a guy named Rosenstein, if that name sounds familiar, since he appointed Mueller, hearing a rumor that he was the guy that actually helped sign documents that got the whole thing, the original cover-up, done by sealing documents back early in the Obama administration so that Hillary could go through and make mega millions.
Well, Congressman, let me cut to the chase here, because I wasn't going to ask this until the end of the interview, but Mueller was the head of the FBI when clearly they had information about corruption, racketeering in this deal before it was made. Now, if Jeff Sessions had to recuse himself from the Russia investigations, shouldn't Mueller recuse himself as special counsel now, since he was so involved in this Russia stuff?
I've been saying that most of this year. He should never have accepted this, because back then I was saying Comey is a central witness. They've been too close, and he can't be a fair investigator.
But back then, we didn't know that he was the FBI director when he was either holding back on information that would have prevented the Obama administration, or not giving you guys in Congress information.
The blockbuster line here now is that he and Rosenstein had to be involved in him being the special counsel now, because now we know he needed to cover up the fact that he and Rosenstein originally covered up the first investigation. And they didn't, obviously they wouldn't want that coming out. Well, now it's out. And
there you have it, folks. And did you notice that the sound on the film, whenever it's really incriminating evidence, the sound on the film, it wasn't as high, and I had the sound turned up all the way up. It's just mind-boggling how this happens. It's so unbelievably ridiculous. But these two were in cahoots. Do you see? Rosenstein and McCabe's involved in all of this also. So all of these people are implicated in this whole scandal. But again, who's the head honcho there? Hillary Clinton. There you have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.